Hey guys, Rob here, and thought I'd make a video today. When I moved here, there was a bench grinder already mounted to my workbench, but I tried sharpening lawnmower blades on it, and it would run a few minutes and it would just kick out, and it wasn't very dependable. It had seen its better days. It was a no-name, just said 6-inch bench grinder on it, so I thought I'd try one of these. This is the first Hart tool I've ever bought. So this is Hart tools, and this is Walmart's newest line of tools. And so I picked up this 6-inch bench grinder at Walmart, and it was $44. And I thought we'd unbox it here and take a look at it and hook it up and see what it looks like. So let's check this thing out and see what we get for $44. Now this is made by the same company, TTI, which is a tool manufacturing company, who also manufactures Ryobi and Milwaukee, and I think maybe Rigid are all made by TTI. So what you get in the box is the instruction manual. You get two spark shields here, and these this one looks like it has a magnifying section on it, so yeah, so you get two spark shields. This one does not have the magnifying part on it. Inside the top here you get looks like your lights and your batteries and some mounting hardware. So that's all in the top of the box. And then when you open the box, it's well packed. Let's get a look at that. It's wrapped in plastic, packed well. Looks like a pretty nice unit. It's fairly heavy. I don't know what it weighs, but I know it's fairly heavy. I've needed a grinder for a long time. I didn't have one at my last place because really didn't have one anywhere to put one. So that's what the grinder looks like. It has a fine wheel on the right hand side of it and a coarse wheel on your left hand side. And then you got just a basic on and off switch here. It does have rubber feet on the bottom, and they are hollow, so you can put a mounting bolt through that. So I'll have to find me some bolts that will go through that, but you can mount it like that. So, and then you have your 3-prong cord. And looks probably like a 4 or 5 foot cord. And let me pause you and I'll put you where I'm going to put it, and we'll do some assembly on it. So let's open these parts bags up and see what we got in here. Like I said, I have no experience with the new line of tools that Walmart has. I do own several of the older Hyper Tough Walmart tools, and you know, they get mixed reviews online. People like them, people hate them. It's, you know, I have an impact gun right there that I've used on the wife's car. It worked fine for what I need it for. I have a corded drill that has worked fine for everything I needed it for. To me, they tend to hold up just as good. Of course, I don't use them a whole lot, so I don't use them extensively and hard. I'm just a kind of a piddler, so you know, I do little things around the house, and you know. So the Hyper Tough has held up well for me. I tell you, I did buy one of their electric pole saws, and I used it at the other place to trim a whole line of trees back, and I mean it would run longer than I wanted to run it before it wore me out, and before I had to charge it again. So, and actually my daughter is buying a place right now, and they got to clean it up, and I actually gave it to my son-in-law so that he would have it to cut back trees on his new property. So anyway, so looks like your guards go on like this, and they have these little screws. These look like they should have some adjustment on them, but I don't know why they would put this long slot right here when there's no way you could adjust this down any further. I mean, that's where it has to go right there. So I don't know the point of having this to be slotted. Maybe if you wore your wheel way down and you wanted to move that closer, I have no idea. But you would think they just have a hole in that, not a so we'll mount our guard here. This is our light. I maybe should have put the batteries in those first. It does have 3 LEDs on the bottom of each of these lights, so you have 3 LED lights, and we'll look at those here in a minute when we'll see how bright they are. And leave it to me to drop one. I don't want this video to go too awfully long because, you know, most of you guys have seen an angle grinder in the past, or a bench grinder in the past, so try not to bore you too much with this. Get those snug down good. And I think I will put the plain one on the in your battery compartment. You got a little latch right here on the back. You pull forward and lift up. And then that just snaps back down in like that. That's pretty easy to do. Pretty easy. Oh, that one's on. So they look to be fairly bright. So I'm going to put the non-magnified window on the coarse side, because usually on the coarse side you're just hogging away some material. So we'll put it on the. I figure you probably need a little more maybe to see clearly. No, that's not going. I don't want it that way. Turn it with your nut on this side, otherwise your two adjustment knobs are going to hit. So put this one on the outside. And then of course then you can adjust this, and you can adjust this. Has got little detents in it, so it clicks. So that one's got little adjustment detents. And then you can latch that down. Alright, let's do this one. I don't know if you can see that magnification or not. So just line that up, put your bolt through. Of course, the knobs are plastic, but they do have a metal inside. They're overmolded metal. So that's that. And you can adjust these up and down. Flip them up as high as that. There's the amount of light you get on your wheel, and you can kind of aim that. So that's kind of nice. I don't know if you can see that real well. Let's hook it up and turn it on and see just how loud it is. And I won't bore you with putting the tool guides on. Or let me pause you and do that, and then we'll come back and look at it. Hey guys, she's hooked up. Putting your tool spacers or tool, your rest on wasn't no big deal. Just put the bolt through from the inside, go through your rest and mount it. Alright, let's fire this thing up and see what she sounds like. Takes it a minute to get up to speed. Actually, that's really quiet. That ain't even mounted to the table. That's just sitting there. Wow, I'm impressed with how quiet that is. That other one sounded like a rocket ship trying to take off. That's pretty impressive right there. That is fairly impressive. I got this little scraper here that I've used. You can tell I've used that a whole lot. It's had a rough life. Let's see if we can put a little bit of a finish or a edge back on it. I'm just going to use the fine wheel. I don't want to overdo this. Probably need to practice my grinding skills a little bit. Anyway, you can see that put a little bit of an edge on it. It's actually fairly sharp right now. So, anyway guys, this is my first experience with the new tool line from Walmart, the Hyper Tough. Hopefully this next summer this will get a lot of use sharpening lawnmower blades and other tools and things of that nature. So anyway guys, I appreciate you watching the video. Leave me a comment, thumbs up. Oh, it also came with an extra spacer. I assume that's for probably if you want to put a wire brush or something on it. But anyway guys, thanks for watching, and until the next video, like the video, comment, and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Thanks for watching.